What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with another episode of Classy Friday. Today we have a special team. We have a Heatah Fajita team. I was actually on Pokeaim's stream the other night, and he actually passed me this team because I did subscribe to his Twitch. He actually passed me this Heatah Fajita team. It has some crazy stuff. If you don't know what Heatah Fajita is, it's this guy named CTC who makes these teams that are somewhat unconventional, I guess is one of the words I would use for it. Like, he has a Life Orb, Hidden Power, Fire, Sharpedo, and this is an OU team, by the way. Also using a Calm Mind, kind of. No, okay, it's not offensive really, but yeah, I guess that's kind of a standard Clefable, unless they're usually Cosmic Power. But look at this, like a Hidden Power, Fire, Earthquake, Latias, as well as a Latios on the same team. Yeah, it's an interesting team. It's like it's a Heatah Fajita, but it's still like a pretty good team, I guess. So we're gonna play some OU today with this Heatah Fajita team. I've played with it once, and I think it did pretty well, if I remember correctly. So we're going to give it a shot for today's episode of Classic Friday. So if you are hyped for Heatah Fajita, please leave a like down below because your support does not go unnoticed. Let's get right into this. And if you end up not liking this video later on, feel free to unlike it. I mean, it's up to you. But here we go, we got our first battle. This guy's got a shiny team here. Alright. He's got like most of his team is UU. Like this whole half of his team, like from Mamoswine to Snorlax, is all UU. So it's interesting. Let's see. I think rocks would be nice. Cool. From US. We're playing someone from Brazil. That's kind of cool. If he had a T-Tar, I'd expect it to have Thunder Wave, but he does not have a T-Tar. So, all right, we get a pretty solid start off. Oh, it's also not a Sandstream Hippodon, which is interesting. But I can get in my rocks pretty freely. Oh, right, Will-O-Wisp. I keep forgetting about stuff like that. So that's unfortunate. But Hippodon does not mind getting burned as much as something else might. Maybe like the Metagross or Sharpedo. So I'm just going to click Earthquake, see how much it does. It's probably a defensive Arcanine just based on it having Will-O-Wisp, but he goes into his Mamoswine instead and takes a little extra damage there, which I do not mind. I don't really have a safe switch into this thing. I think I might just click Stone Edge. He doesn't have a Defogger or a Spinner, so I think the rocks are there to stay. So I don't really need to hold on to Hippodon for my rocks. And we just show the Life Orb. I should have just clicked Earthquake, it did more. I thought it would be super effective because of Ice type, but it's also cancelled out because of ground typing. So silly me. I should just click Earthquake again. So I think I think we're just gonna let Hippodon go down. I might be able to live on another Earthquake depending on the rolls, but he might just go for Ice Crash this time. Oh, he decides to get up his own rocks that time. Okay. Wishing I had some kind of priority right now because it would be really nice. Or wishing I had slacked off or something. That would have been nice too. But I'm just going to kick Earthquake. Maybe he'll go for Ice Shard. And I live it, so we get to take out his Mamoswine. Awesome. So Hippodon does not die in vain. Gets up the rocks and takes out his Mamoswine in one life. In one life. Like as if he's going to respawn or something. But let's see. Arcanine and Rotom are pretty much stopping the Metagross sweep at this point. Metagross also has Hammer Arm, just in case you were wondering. Oh, he left. Come back, dude. Don't leave. Okay, damn it. Alright, I'm going to pause until we figure something out. So guys, we'll be right back. What's up, Diggletdreams? We're back. Fabio, the Brazilian, did not come back, so unfortunate. But we do have another battle here, as you can see, which is an interesting one. He's got a Cobalion, which is not something you see in OU too often. But I'm interested to it. I'm interested. Doesn't look like he has much for my Hippodon, which is nice. He can lead maybe either of these guys, and they don't really touch me with much. The Manectric, I think the best move he probably has for me is like Manectric's Hidden Power Ice. And that's a pretty risky play to go for, because I do have Earthquake and stuff. So I doubt he's gonna stay in. I think I'm just gonna go for the rocks. Like, I don't really lose much by going for rocks, because he can't really hurt me that much. And yeah, I don't think he'd want to stay in anyway. He goes into Mew. I have a feeling this thing's gonna like Will-O-Wisp or something. I want to go into like Latios and drop a Draco, but he does have that Clefable right there, which is a problem. And I'll go into my own Clefable. I have a feeling this is like physically defensive Mew with like Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, stuff like that. Calm Mind Mew. Whoa. I've not seen that. Okay. Jeez. What are the chances he'll go for Will-O-Wisp right here? He'll probably go for Taunt, right? Ooh. Getting taunted. My Sharpedo would be not good. Jeez, this is a bad situation. I did not expect to Calm Mind Mew. I think I have to try to pull a switch into my Sharpedo, because I can't really let this thing boost too much, because the only things I have for it are physical. That's actually a pretty great set. Like, if you have Will-O-Wisp, Calm Mind Mew, because then it can take physical hits and special hits. Nice work, Garrett 16. I'm impressed. Just don't Will-O-Wisp or Taunt right now. Ah, perfect. Gonna just protect this turn. See what he wants to do, and get a speed boost for free. See, like, I think Heatah Fajita idea right here is like, people think this might be the Mega, but we'll see. It is a Life Orb. I wonder if like Life Orb is like as powerful as Mega. Maybe that's the idea behind it. I don't know. But let's see what his Mew does. I'm gonna throw the timer on this guy, because I'm not here to play around. I'm here to have a classy Friday and get you guys some good content. So he does decide to pull a switch into his Clefable, which must be his must be physically defensive, like most Clefables these days. Gonna immediately pull a switch in my Metagross, because I don't want this thing setting up any Thunder Waves. I hate Clefables. Anyway. Oh boy. This is not good, because I just realized I also don't really have anything for his freaking Landorus. I'm just gonna click Meteor Mash. That's basically what I'm gonna do at this point. That's unfortunate, as he does pull the switch into his Landorus. Hopefully this does enough damage. We do get the attack. Oh my god! Really? That's the... Okay. I've played with this team once before. I went for 2 Meteor Mashes on that battle. I missed both of them. So I'm 0 for 3 in Meteor Mashes on this team right now. Good gravy. Wow. I'm in so much trouble. I'm having... Like, if I just hit that Meteor Mash, I would be in a... And now my Latias is gone. Yeah, like, I figured he was going for U-turn or knockoff or something, but I just, like, couldn't afford the Earthquake right there. Oh my god. I just, like, lost this game pretty much. Yeah, it's over pretty much. Like this, I have nothing for this Landorus. Like, unless I could just go to Sharpedo right now and click Waterfall. And I don't even think it will KO, especially if it's a defensive one. Heatah Fajita all day. Alright, let's just click Waterfall in. So didn't see an item, it could be Choice Scarfed. Could definitely be. It probably is, actually, looking at his team makeup, especially, actually, it depends on if it's defensive Mew or not. Yeah, I guess it has a pretty solid chance of being Scarfed. And I hope it is, because that I can deal with right now. It might be able to be really problematic in the future, though. Okay, he does pull a switch, so that does lead me to guess that he is Scarfed. And we do a nice amount of damage to that Clefable, so I actually am ready to sweep right now. Let's go. No, I'm not sweeping. He does have a Dragonite and a Manectric, so... Yeah, Manectric comes out. I outspeed will Crunch KO. It might. Probably not at -1 though. Ugh. I'm gonna pull a switch to Hippo, predicting the electric type move. I suppose I could protect, but I don't really see the benefits of that. Yeah, I guess there's kind of benefits, because then I would let Sharpedo absorb the Intimidate instead. But too late now, right? Yeah, I'm just going to click Stone Edge, because I'm sure his Landorus is going to come in, or his Dragonite, because he's expecting the Earthquake, so I just want to get some damage off of either of those. And comes the Mew. Should have gone for the Earthquake then, because the Mew eats that up. Now I'm starting to wish I had Toxic or something. But I'm going to go into Metagross because I am statused already, so it can't Will-O-Wisp me, it can't Toxic me or anything like that. I guess I'll just click Meteor Mash. Because I'm sure this Mew is going to like Calm Mind right now. Maybe. I could click Earthquake, but I am at -1, so it's not going to be doing much. It'll go for the Calm Mind. Let's see what we got here. Let's see how much this Meteor Mash does. Goes for the Earth Power. Holy moly, we are able to eat it up. Not enough to KO the Mew with our Meteor Mash, though. But after my Metagross goes down, I can come in with my Sharpedo and just like crunch away. So it does take me down with the Earth Power, and I can now go into my Sharpedo once again. And click Crunch should KO. Hopefully. Super effective. And Meteor Mash did 54. Although Metagross has probably a little higher attack than Sharpedo. Mega Metagross, I'm saying. But I think this will do enough. In comes the Cobalion. That's actually a pretty solid play. I was hoping he would stay in, maybe try to keep the boost. But I can go into Hippodon pretty safely. Oh, this is going to be a long battle. I can feel it already. Man, I'm probably going to lose too. Heatah Fajita. Classy Friday. Alright, he's taking a lot of time here. Probably trying to predict me. But I doubt Cobalion has a move for Hippodon. I think the best one would be like Flash Cannon or something. Just because it's specially offensive instead of physically. Although at that point probably Flash Cannon is probably about as good as like Close Combat or something. But we'll see what he's going for. You know what? I'm going to pause until he picks a move, so we'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. So we did decide to go for a close combat there, and fortunately Hippowdon did eat that up. So I'm going to click Earthquake this time because of his chance of going into Mew. God, I'm just getting played all day right here. So he's probably going to knock off here, which is something I'm not happy about. But I can go into Clefable, I suppose. If I'm gonna change this, which I don't know if I will, because it is a Heatah team, so keep it legit. But I would think about putting Ice Beam over Flamethrower just for Landorus. Landorus's Landori. I don't know. But I'm just gonna Moonblast here. It goes into the Mew, and it is not able to eat it up. Well, it does do that much, but I'm just gonna click it again because Mew should go down as he goes for the Psyshock, and we thankfully are able to take that hit fairly well. But he does have a pretty free switch into Cobalion now, but that makes, like, he can go into Cobalion and then I'm gonna have to go into Hippowdon. Pretty much is what's gonna happen here. Yeah, it goes into Cobalion, and I have to go into Hippowdon, which is pretty safe, honestly, because he doesn't really have, like, none of his other Pokemon have, like, you couldn't, like, predict me and switch into something else, really. Oh my god, now the question is Stone Edge or Earthquake, because you can predict either of them, but if he stays in and I Stone Edge, then that sucks, but if he stays in and I Earthquake, that's great. If he switches and I Earthquake, that's bad. If he switches and I Stone Edge, that's good. I think Stone Edge is my safest play because I'd rather do some damage than no damage, basically, is my train of thought there. Because if he does switch, then I do no damage. Oh, he does pull the switch into his Landorus, so I will be able to get, hopefully, some damage here. Alright, nice 20%. We'll take it, we'll take it. And I am getting leftovers recovery each turn, so I'm almost back to full HP as well, which is nice. So I do want to hold on to those leftovers, I think. Yeah, I think I'll switch into Clefable pretty safely. I don't really need to hold on to it because I have Latios for the Dragonite. But unfortunately, he did go for the Earthquake there, and I'm not going to be able to eat up another one. But we do know he's Scarfed. We're pretty sure he's Scarfed. Let's test that. I basically have to make this play. Or have to try to make this play. Although that was pretty dumb play, because Clefable just dies to, like, anything right now. So, okay, he does go for the Earthquake again. I should be able to go for Draco right here, because if he's not Scarfed, then he doesn't outspeed me. But if he is Scarfed, then he's locked on Earthquake and is forced to switch, and I will get some damage off on something. Is Psyshock my better play? I think Psyshock might be my better play, because Psyshock is neutral to Cobalion and also hits his other things fairly well. I think I'm going to go for it. I think it'll still KO Landorus too, depending on what type of set he is. So in comes a Cobalion, and we get a Psyshock off on that, which doesn't do enough to 2-hit KO, unfortunately. So I think I'll just go right into Hippo. Oops. Dropped some stuff. Oh well. I was thinking about sacking Clefable there, but I don't think there's really a point to it, because Hippowdon can come in pretty easily. Let's go for the Iron Head that time, as I can go for another Stone Edge, maybe? Yeah, there's no reason for him to stay in. I really hope he goes into, like, Dragonite or something. Actually, having the rocks up is great for Dragonite, because that gets rid of multi-scale. But he does go into the Landorus again, and I will be able to get a nice 20%. 18% that time. but another Stone Edge will be able to KO, and I doubt he's going to be able to do much damage to me. I could sack Fable just to see what move he wants to lock himself into. You know what, I'm actually going to slack off. Just to, like, see what move you want. Okay, just go for knockoff, gets rid of my leftovers. But thankfully I do have slack off, so leftovers I'm not going to miss them too much. So I will go for another Stone Edge here. Actually a pretty good position right now because he doesn't have much for my Hippo. And Hippo has something for pretty much everything on his team right now. He does pull a switch into his Manectric and does get the another Intimidate drop as I guess another Stone Edge hit. Thankfully I'm landing all these Stone Edges. Like, jeez. And now is the time to sack my Clefable because it is not really doing much for me, and I don't want to take an HP Ice because I'm still at half, so it's not going to be that useful. And Manectric is now a problem because it does outspeed my Latios, but I can go to Hippowdon, and I should be able to eat up at least one Hidden Power Ice, but I don't think he's going to go for it. I think he knows that I can eat up a Hidden Power Ice, so I'm going to click Stone Edge. I think he knows that I can eat it and go for an Earthquake. I think he knows that. Yep, he does pull a switch into his Landorus, and it does go down. And I probably should have just slacked off or something. But he does see that I go for the Stone Edge there. And now what? I'm in a pretty good position right now, because no matter what he goes into, I have a move for it. I might be able to just pull off the victory with this Hippowdon. As he goes into his Dragonite, and that makes me want to go for Stone Edge right now. He might switch into his Manectric and get the Intimidate. Hacksmith incoming, please. I'm not going to reply, I'm just going to see what happens. Yeah, so I'm guessing he's going to stay in based on that comment. So I'm going to click Stone Edge. He goes for Dragon Dance. Can we land the Stone Edge? We land the Stone Edge and we get a nice amount of damage, but not enough to KO, unfortunately. So I am going to be forced to click Stone Edge again and really hope it doesn't miss this time. I think I can eat up any hit at +1. But let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what we got here. He does go for another Dragon Dance. Can we land the Stone Edge? We land the Stone Edge. And it is a crit as well. And now he goes into Manectric, and I think even at -1, I should be able to KO him at the amount of HP he's left. So I am going to click Earthquake here. He does go down, and I think this might be game here, depending on Cobalion. How much did Close Combat do before? Oops. Ah, jeez. My mouse pad is just, like, very poor right now, guys. I apologize. Where is that Close Combat? Well, I knew he did. Okay, it does 34, so we are able to eat one. And Earthquake might be able to KO. If it doesn't, I think I can come in with either of my other Pokemon and wrap it up. Whew. So he does go for Close Combat. Only does 25. And, oh, that's because he has a +1 before. But we did a nice crit city. GG, my friend. You know how to get greedy. Crit City, the Hippowdon, getting 2 crits towards the end there. Getting the crit on the Dragonite, and getting a crit Earthquake on the Cobalion. I don't think it mattered. Yeah, it is pretty doubtful usually that Stone Edge will hit twice in a row, but it just got pretty lucky there with Hippowdon. Like, Hippowdon's a champ. I think Hippowdon might have just earned the thumbnail right there for this Heatah Fajita Classy Friday. Well, let's see how long we've been recording for. Yeah, it's been a pretty long, not that long, but like, I don't know if I want to grab another one because that'll take a long time to upload. And that was a really good battle, so I think I will end this Classy Friday here, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you already liked it earlier in the video, make sure to just not change that. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do it, because we are close. We are at 92 subscribers, I think, at this point, last time I checked. So if we can get 8 more subscribers, then we'll be at 100, which is like freaking amazing, and I will do something really cool for the channel. I'm not sure what, but I will figure it out. Other than that, check out my Twitter, keep updated with what's going on. I guess I should address that you guys probably noticed that I was gone like the last week, and that's because I went on vacation with my family. Went to Colorado, Utah, and Nevada, which was really cool. I don't know, it was really fun. So I didn't have much time to play Showdown while I was gone, but I did. You saw those just one battles that I recorded before leaving and uploaded as I was gone. So we'll definitely do more of those just one battle things if you guys enjoyed. I think you did. But we'll do more of those because those are nice and quick and easy to upload and stuff. And I'm now rambling, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Guys, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time. Peace out.